After I saw the interview that Ihedi, the Light of Africa, made with this blogger, I began to wonder, what kind of people do we have in this society? Like, people who are very influential, who tends to be influential. What are they influencing? Yes, this is Ihedi. What are they influencing? Because our young generation now, they don't pay attention to those who have something meaningful to offer them. Rather, they pay attention to those who deceive them because maybe they can speak, they are spoken or something like that. Imagine Ihedi is saying that the best place you can get the most stupid people are what? In the university. He made all sorts of derogatory statements to our doctors, professors, PhD holders in the university, saying that they've taught for more than 25 years and everything, all they know is just mathematics, speaking English. What can all this solve in the society? I don't know, but let me tell you, Ihedi, what all these things we are doing in the university, all this mathematics we are doing, find X, find this, say, there are places we find it in our society today. But because of what? You've already claimed that education is a scam. That's why you don't know about this. But personally, I went to the university. I'm not a professor. Maybe I might be one day. I'm not even pursuing it anyways. But I can tell you that I have come across find X, find this, which we were doing from primary school to university. I've come across it in everyday activities of my life. You get? But first of all, let us listen to what Ihedi was saying. Then I'll come back for Ihedi.
The place to find the most stupid people in Africa is in the university. You see the university lecturers, doctors, professors, a professor that have taught for 20-something years in the school. This man is not asking himself. I spent over 20-something years in school. I did my nursery, I did my primary, I did my secondary, I did my university, I did my doctorate degree, I now did my professor. I have taught in this school for 20-something years. And aside the mathematics I am solving in the class, and aside the English and all the things I read out inside the class, which problem can this thing solve? Which problem can this thing solve in the society? If the government stop paying me the normal salary they are paying me, you will discover I am helpless, I am useless, because the knowledge I have is not functional knowledge. It's not knowledge that solves the problem within the environment. Instead, the knowledge this young man have is a knowledge of oratory. And unfortunately, English language don't solve problem.
See, you don't see Amba. Waiting make me this surprised, even though I wasn't too surprised, was the amount of accolade, the amount of praises this guy was getting from this video he made. And when you check these people who are praising him, you see that they all fall in this category of school and scam people. You get? Because no reasonable human being that spent years in the university and acquired knowledge will come out to believe what this person is saying. I am an engineer. I studied computer engineering. Are you getting it? Even outside of the field I studied, I'm a professional photovoltaic engineer, solar system engineer. Are you getting it? Professional. At least I've trained more than 200 persons into the field of photovoltaic system. And how was it possible for me to break into the field of photovoltaic system? I couldn't have made that breakthrough if not because of the knowledge I had in the university. Nobody taught me about photovoltaic system in the university, but with the basic knowledge of science and the basic knowledge of mathematics I had in the university, I can like make a proper sizing of a photovoltaic system that will never fail you in the future. And there is no, throughout my field in photovoltaic system, there is no project we've been able to carry out without doing proper mathematics that is involved. And you find out that all these mathematics that are involved are these mathematics they taught us in the primary school and the universities. When I was in that level, I was thinking that all these things are useless. Where am I going to get this in real life? Just like Ihedi was saying. But the reality came to me when I'm already out of the university and I'm trying to practice some certain things, and I see that I had to go back to both the physics I did in the secondary school and mathematics I did in the secondary school and the universities. Are you getting it? When I want to do some sizing, I had to check the resistance. It's not by just checking the resistance by saying resistance. You need to go back to your formula of resistance. Are you getting it? I need to check what kind of wire will be able to carry out this project. Then, when I want to check what kind of wire will be able to carry out this project, I have to calculate the power of the system I'm designing and what are the size of wire that will be able to withstand the resistance. And it's not just by using your head to say this is the time. You must put the calculation down before you're able to do it. Forget the fact that in Nigeria we see people who come about, bring out some like aeroplane toy, they will just fly it, and we will start praising them that these people build aeroplane, these people build aeroplane. All of us are praising them. Some of us, we don't want to demoralize them by saying some certain things. But let me tell you, most of these people you are seeing who design aeroplane and start flying it, they are not the one who designed it. They are not the one who designed it. I'm talking about these are people that you see flying the toy aeroplane. They are not the one that designed it. They don't even know the principle that aeroplane is flying. They don't know the principle behind that aeroplane that is flying. They don't know. All they could do is what? Bring out carbon paper and just make a normal shape of it. They will then use the engine. Who built that engine? What are the principles? They don't know. But these are the things that you will be able to know if you pay proper attention to what you are being taught in the school, because that is what the school is teaching you. We have engineers, structural engineers. Now people like Ihedi, now people go tell you say, you will not go school, say engineer will not go school, say better pass the one will go school. You get? But structural engineer knows the proper calculation, find X, before he will be able to know that this is how this building is supposed to be. This is how engineer know what I'm talking about. You need to find that X in building before you can be able to come up with something nice. But people like Ihedi will tell you that is a scam. Again, today if they pass through this second Niger bridge where they built for Anambra, if they pass through, do you think it is your village people knowledge that they used to build that bridge? It's not your village people knowledge that they used to build that bridge. That bridge was built with the knowledge of mathematics. 2 plus 2. 2 divided by 2. The sum. That is the knowledge they used to build that bridge you are passing there. So you are talking that all these things we do in the university, they are not being, there is no application in real life, real life scenario. And that's why I'm trying to tell you this. There's no single thing you do presently now that doesn't have mathematical or whatever scientific or whatever they learn in the school knowledge of. Get? But people are praising you because all these people no go school. Say you know if you afford go school, no means say school na scam. No it. Say you go school just because say you want make them talk say you go school, go carry F, come and you know if you graduate, no means say school na scam. You get? You are sick today, you go, they operate on you. You don't know say na knowledge be that. You don't know say na for school they get that. Go meet your native doctor for village, make him do operation, give you now. In school na scam. I'm not trying to say that everybody must go to school. Everybody must not go to school. You can still do fine if you don't go to school. But don't undermine those who spent years to go to university. Don't even do that. Don't do that. I truly don't know where to start counting for you. But as you know that today many people are into technology. Some people are into programming. Tell me, how can you make any program without you knowing how to find X? You cannot be a good programmer if you don't know how to find X. But in your own knowledge, X is useless in our world today. You are very proud to buy things online without knowing that it is the knowledge of find X that people use to build that website you are going to find what you want to buy online. Yes, that website you can click, pam pam pam, is just code the person sat down and wrote. 2 plus 2 times 3 plus 3 times 4 plus 4. That is what made up that website you are going there to do whatever you want to do, or to source for information. Are you trying to tell me that our Nigerian people, they don't build those websites? Are you not aware that in this our Nigeria that many people are building robots, AIs? And you think say only for China where they build AI? You don't know say for this Nigeria when me and you dey like this, say people are building AI. Are you not aware? Or is it which of your village children give them the knowledge to make that codes? Is it not the same thing those professors you are talking anyhow to? It's not the same thing they taught in the university, the same mathematics, basic mathematics, 2 plus 2 that people are using to build those websites? And you think that there is a special kind of thing they use in building all this tech you are using now that is not that knowledge of 2 plus 2 mathematics, basic mathematics? If you are a programmer, you know that one single thing you are programming, everything you are programming with your system are all numbers, codes. Mathematics 2 plus 2, 2 minus 2, 2 modulus 2, 2 this one 2. But in you when they deceive public, those people wey no go school wey dey follow you, you won't tell them say all those things wey we dey do for university, they are nonsense. You don't find it, they don't solve any problem. What else solves problem if not the same thing we do in the universities? What solves problem? Can you tell us? Tell me one single thing, one single thing you encounter every day of your life that doesn't have the knowledge of what people learn in the university. Then I'll come and correct you. I'll give you examples where they are fine in real life and how you can translate them to what people are being taught in the universities. Like I see commented that you are outspoken, but you dey talk nonsense, you dey talk rubbish. You dey talk rubbish, absolute rubbish. You get it? You get it? So we cannot overemphasize where we get all these things we are learning in school in real life activities. There is nothing about real life activities that all those things that are being taught in the university, you don't get them. Things around you, how are they working? You don't even know. What you just know is that they are working. It's only in Nigeria you see people who have practical knowledge of things, but theoretically they don't know how it works. They'll tell you that somebody who did mechanical engineering will still come back and learn from somebody who didn't go to school. Good and fine. You have the practical knowledge, but the person who goes to school has the theoretical knowledge, and it takes you to have that theoretical knowledge for you to be able to break through with your practical knowledge. Personally, like I still use photovoltaic system as a case study. You can never break through in photovoltaic field without you first knowing the theoretical aspect of photovoltaic system. These are not area where practical knowledge plays a lot of role. No. In photovoltaic system, you must know the theoretical knowledge of that photovoltaic system before you can make a good design. And that's why you see that many solar system people have everywhere. Many of them are not lasting. Many of them are failed. Many of them are failed projects. Why? Because of what? The people who are the engineers behind it, they lack the theoretical knowledge of that photovoltaic system. Because when you have enough knowledge about photovoltaic system, you can be able to design a system that will last, that will stand the test of time. But these people tell you that it doesn't matter. What you just need is know the practical, know this. Ihedi, take a zero.